Adam Pascal is the main character in best-selling author Lauren Grodstein's new novel, We Must Not Think of Ourselves. Adam, like many of his Jewish neighbors in the Warsaw Ghetto, is forced to scrape together an existence while awaiting his fate. Adam is approached by a secret group of archivists working to preserve the truth for future generations. His testimonies from students, friends, and neighbors paint a vivid, heartbreaking picture of their lives. Despite all odds, Adam builds a life and finds love inside the ghetto until he discovers a possible escape and is faced with an unthinkable choice.
Oh my gosh. Well, first of all, a warm welcome to the Bookettes, the book club from Long Island. You guys have been together for 16 years.
Oh,
don't you love having the book club?
Having a book club.
We're so happy that you're here.
Lauren, and hello to Lauren.
Yes.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, this is a very personal book for you. Mm-hmm. It all stemmed from a family trip that you took, and really your grandparents.
That's correct.
Tell us about it.
In 2019, before the pandemic, my sister took our family on an extended trip to Warsaw, which is where our family was from. And toward the end of the trip, we saw all sorts of things. And at the very end, we stumbled into this archive. And written on the wall of the building were the words, what we've been unable to shout out to the world. And it was written in Hebrew, Polish, and English. And I thought, that's interesting.
Yeah.
And then you walk up the stairs and you see notebooks, you see watercolors, newspapers, and it turns out it's all been collected and buried under the ground in giant milk cans during the occupation of the ghetto. And I spent hours looking at all this material, and when I left, I said to my sister, there are 1,000 novels in that room, and she said, well, maybe you should write one.
Oh, and you did, and it's so beautiful.
I mean, what a task. I mean, that must have been that was probably a lot to carry, just from your own personal perspective and to do right by the voices. So tell us how you began the process.
I spent a year thinking, to be honest. I really wasn't sure if I was up for the job. I wanted to do these people and their stories justice and honor them. So I spent a year reading and thinking, and then finally, when the pandemic started, and everybody needed something to do, I thought, well, I'll just try. I'll try. And every day in the stolen moments when I wasn't homeschooling or, walking the dogs, I would try. And I read from the archive and I read history. And eventually I had this manuscript.
And it's so beautiful. Kate DeCamillo, one of my favorite children's books authors, she said every book needs to have truth and hope. And I don't know how you did it, because obviously the subject matter has such darkness, but there's so much light in this book. There's so much hope.
Yes.
I know that must have been important for you.
How do we get, I don't know how a person can wake up and start the day if she doesn't feel hope. There's certainly no way to write a novel without hope. So it was very important to me to shine a light in the darkness, even with material as serious as this, to provide some sense that life could get better at the end.
Yeah, we have our lovely ladies here with some questions. Elise, would you like to ask the very first question?
Thank you, Hoda.
Sure.
The book often made us think of life in black and white and how one action can change the course of one's life. Do you believe that when living under dire circumstances as the residents of the Warsaw Ghetto, that can skew your barometer of right and wrong?
I think that when it comes to survival, and especially when it comes to the survival of your children or your family, that the lines of right and wrong that are usually so clearly delineated for us might get a little blurry. Yeah. And I don't judge that.
Yeah.
If it were up to me to save my children, I don't know what lengths I would go to. Right. And I knew my characters would feel the same way.
It's very true.
Yes.
Okay, Lois, you have our next question.
Sure. So did your book contain any autobiographical elements, such as when you spoke about the love of poetry, the love of languages, learning to cook just by observing?
Yes. Oh, yes. I love to cook. No one taught me. I just watched my mom. I love poetry. I don't write it, but I read it all the time. And I love languages, and I'm not very good at them, so I would love to be a polyglot. And so sometimes when you're writing a book, you can give a character the attributes you wish you had. So I let Adam speak 5 languages, and I speak a little third grade French.
I kind of want to be friends with you. Right?
I know, me too.
There's something about you. I think we have time for a quick question from Susan.
So the concept of words outlasting history is a recurring theme in this story. But given the rise of anti-Semitism in the world today, in what way does keeping records really make a difference here?
Well, I think that it is up to us to tell future generations who we were and what the truth was. I know that every person has his or her own truth, but letting our children, our grandchildren know what our truth was matters maybe now more than ever. So I know that that's how these characters felt, and I know too that that's how I feel.
Yeah, that's why books like this and Diary of Anne Frank belong in libraries. Lauren, thank you so much.
Thank
We
you.
adore you. We must not think of ourselves. It's a beautiful read. It's hopeful and lovely. Go to today.com/read with Jenna.
Way to go, Lauren.